Going on, guys? Today I'm going to be doing a full tilt meter result score after doing a couple more changes you saw in the previous videos. So the first change, go watch if you haven't, on what I did with the side panel here. I haven't finalized this yet, meaning I still got to seal it off a little more and tape on it like I have on my pad here, but hopefully this helps me as well as my port adjustment. So after I did my front baffle change, I opened up my port a little bit and kind of added a roundover on the top as well. I don't know if the roundover on the top helps or not, but since I like it, I'm going to see if it helps. We'll see if the meter score goes up. And of course, I'll finish taping if it does. We shall see. So those are the three changes I've done for the most part since the last video you've seen. The baffle was a big one, but single phi SP4 V2 plus 12. It's a 6 spider, so a stiffer spider on a 6,000 watt crescendo amp at half ohm. I don't know what my clamp or rise is right now. My port area is definitely bigger than it used to. My port used to come up to here, and the roundover was smaller on this end. So my port area probably went up about 20%. So that means my peak mode probably would go up as well, which we'll find out on video in just a minute because I'm gonna do the test. So let's go ahead and take my piece of wood that holds my hatch up because it's so solid out, and we'll find out what it does today. Really hoping that it goes up. So my meter score should hopefully go up. And that's how it looks from the back end. So we shall see. So if it goes up, then I'll be happy. My ultimate only thing I would like to say as a concern for this is I do not want to go below or go above 50 hertz. So 50 hertz tuning peak would be my maximum peak that I want to have for my build. So what I mean by that is, in order for me to stay below 50 hertz for my peak, the reason I do that is so I can play down to 30 hertz without issues. I'm a 30 to 50 hertz type of guy. If I can play between 30 and 50 hertz musically, then I'm happy. This build is not made for lows anymore because of the way the box is built in a big ratio 4th order, but it does give me a hefty peak when I do this. So all right, so let me go ahead and get everything set up like I always do. Anybody new watching, I don't have a dash in the front. So just on quick note, while I'm setting it up, I haven't mentioned it in the past. So when I had my 165 dB plus wall build before, when I took my front dash out, it was about a total of dB and a half between all of my dash removal and my panels and everything I took out. So realistically, if I was to have an all stock front dash, it would be about a dB and a half less than what you see today. So I'm gonna have window down like I always do on all my tests. I could do sealed, but sealed is only about half a dB lower, and all of my tests have been at the volume with the door closed. So window down. Anyway, all right, so we'll go ahead and glass score like I always do, always on the glass. And I'm gonna use a test tone sweep on my Bluetooth device here. So let me get that out. And then I'll use my SSA meter app, SSA Studio app on my iPhone with a device that you use to measure SPL. And then I have my bass knob will turn up, and we'll do first my initial sweep to find out what I'm peaking at. So here we go. So that means I'm peaking at 48 hertz. Before it was a 46 hertz. So that means I'm going to be burping a 49 hertz. Before I was burping to 47 hertz. I always burp 1 hertz higher than at low volume than high. That's just how my vehicle works. I've always found a few tenths by going a peak higher, volume higher. So let's go ahead and find out what it does. Get my RPM revved up. Always rev your RPM for this initial burp because you get a little more charge out of it. My battery bank's not the best, but hey, we'll see how it does. So 49 hertz, we're about to find out what it burps. This will be hopefully my loudest score to date, number 2. Woo, that was loud. Definitely louder. Oh yeah, 55.8. Awesome. 55.75. You know how you got to be critiqued. So that's on glass, 49 hertz. Woo! That is really good for a single 12. My frequency peak went from 47 to 49 hertz, but I went up. So before it was a 55.35, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a 0.4 dB gain just by me opening my port up, taking off my baffle, adding that side panel, and really that's it. I haven't really done anything else. So I just opened my port area up about 20%, added an additional round over, and my side panel, and that's where I'm at. The side panel I really don't think helps me much, but my port opening was what helped me the most, substantially so. I think that I'm not going to take my panel out now that I did it, but I'm definitely happy with those results. So once again, let me confirm that number, and then I'll go talk to y'all in the back. Holy smokes, this is awesome. Loudest score to date, number 2. So I already had the loudest score where I was at a 55.35. Now I'm a 55.75. That's 0.4. That's almost a half a dB gain through those 3 changes I did. Oh man, almost a 56 on glass. Wow, that's pretty impressive for a single 12. And that's on the glass. So I'm sure if I was to burp in the kick, it would be an additional like half a dB to dB difference. So it would be an easy 56. So anyway, thanks for all the support and watching, all the ideas. If you guys have any other ideas you think I can do to improve, let me know. That could have been a 10th louder probably if I would have added a couple more pieces of tape on my round over. And there was a leak that I still got to seal off inside the wall. On the loading wall, I still got a tape behind it you didn't see there. But for so far what you see there, that's what you got. And that's with my seat being like this and that. So there's always a little bit of gain. If I took my seats out, I could probably gain a few tenths. I'm not taking them out though because I want to be able to have people sit in the back seat. Plus it looks more daily driver-ish even though I took all my interior out. But wow, 155.75 on the glass at 49 hertz. Under 50 hertz musical build. It's not completely musical. I'm not going to be able to play like lows and 35 or 29 hertz real well, but 30 and up does really well still. So single 12 doing that. So just in summary update before I end, I added a round over. I opened my loading wall up. I added an additional round over on both ends of my port. So you have a smooth round over here on both ends. For some reason that 45 I added in the back I didn't gain. I added the side panels here. And I don't know if the side panels actually helped me gain or not. I'm just gonna assume that they didn't because I didn't gain but a few tenths by opening my port up, which tells me that this side panel really didn't do much more than maybe help raise my resonance peak, since some of that pressure was trapped in that corner that's now not trapped there. But I already got my meter score officially on that. If I took it out and I lost, then I'd be even more mad, so I'm just gonna keep it how it is instead of gambling. So there y'all go with that. And then let me know if y'all have any ideas on what else I can improve output wise. I'm really happy and impressed with where I've gotten with this. I'm almost to a point where I don't know what else I can do. But of course I always have more ideas and improve output, but I'm not changing my box. So really nice to see. And that's also, I also took out my 45 in that corner. So that could have helped me gain output or lose. So there was a 45 in that corner that I don't have in there anymore. And then I moved my plexiglass over. And y'all watch the other videos to see how that went down. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't. And let me know what y'all think. Really good score for a single 12. Stay tuned for more build updates. Watch all my other videos if you really want to know deep and down what I did to my build and how I've gotten to where I am. So not many builds can say they have a single subwoofer, even a single 18 or 21 that can meter in mid-50s. I've sat in so many wall builds that can't even do what I do with my no wall that they have a wall build on. And it's not as musical. You're not going to get the bandwidth, but for a one note, that note that I have, it does really well. And it's not a completely burnt box. I can still play 30 to 55 hertz really well. I'll do some demo videos in the coming weeks as well for y'all to enjoy. Anyway, Merry Christmas. If I didn't already mention that. Y'all have a Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. And thanks for always watching and being subscribed to Jacob Viral 1 and 2. A lot of demo videos that come in 2021. And we'll see what we do with 2021 with my build here. Not planning to do a wall build again. But definitely see what we can work on improving still output-wise for my single sub. But that's all I got for today. Dash, I might be able to work on some dash opportunities as well. But anyway, Jacob Viral out. I'll see y'all next time. What's going on, everybody? This is Jacob Viral ending this video to say thank you for watching my videos. Every single day I have a daily cardio video I upload. So if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and I'll see you tomorrow. bye.